That's okay.
It's time for new sports. All about guys in jockstraps with fungus, funky gym socks, sticky gym clothes. That's the women.
Where'd that go? Look at you.
I got a poem I wrote about sports.
Oh,
My man Vic, he's a gladiator. Sports are all about those sweaty, testosterone-filled men chasing their balls.
That's the poem.
My man is a gladiator.
That was wonderful.
Wait a minute.
You can't get.
Sports are like those gladiator movies, sweaty, testosterone men chasing their balls.
I'm stuck.
I'm stuck too.
I'm stuck. Very good. So, and wait a minute. So you can relate with sports a little bit.
I can. My first love was a basketball coach.
Okay, I get to enjoy this moment real well. Okay, I'm just letting you guys know this right offhand.
I know one thing about basketball, though. The season never ends. It's
Never.
an ongoing postseason, preseason, after season, play game, playoff, for the post playoff.
And there's no crying in baseball. Remember,
It's never ending.
I know. No, she's right about it. It's never ending. But I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna run through real quick because I know we pressed for time. She can't wait for the hot picks.
because she's a hot pick.
I know. That's what she wants to do.
I can tell Chris too. It's all of Twitter.
Chris is going to help me with the hot
He
picks.
says it's still not weird enough for me.
No, still tame. This is still tame. It's because we have to have a global message. We have to be able to deal with the edgy side, the racy side, and the conservative side. So some of this is to cater to all ends. But remember, we run this bitch. You can say anything you want to.
That's right. We run this
All
bitch.
right, then.
All right.
Well, Chris Blue.
All right, you guys. Am I the only one that's following sports today?
No, I'm following sports.
I'm following you.
Thank you, baby.
So I'm following
We'll follow
sports.
you.
True you, baby.
Tailgate.
I'm done. Sports over. Can we take a break? I'm done. All right, let me ask you. What's your favorite sport?
Team sport?
Any sport.
Any sport.
Any sport.
Oh, well, that's easy.
Mm.
I like the ice skating. You know, the winter
That's
sports.
number one, huh?
The Olympic sports, you know, the diving. Yes, that's the number one. Gymnastics, number two.
Okay. And now is it more on the male perspective or the female perspective?
Oh, I like both sides.
Those skates are sharp. That was a
I'm not
video.
prejudiced that way.
Lost
either.
Idaho.
I see one race and I see one sex.
And she's happy. All right, let me hurry up and just fulfill the basketball players. Hey, you guys, we do new sports because why is it new? Because it's like the internet. Everything's new every day.
That's right.
And we put the spin on it. We believe sports is wrapped around sex and sex is wrapped around sports. But March Madness is college institutionalized sexomania, calling it March Madness.
It is.
It is. So if you are for college right now, you got 4 teams to root for. And I want to find out, even if you don't know, guess. Which college are you rooting for? You got VCU, Kentucky, Butler, and there's one more. Let's see if you can just remember. Go. Which
Connecticut.
There you go. The favorite probably right now. Now, tell me, if anybody's been following March Madness, which team, and I'm going to go to our resident 10, out of the colleges I just mentioned, VCU, UConn, Connecticut, or Kentucky, who are you pulling for if you don't know anything at all?
Well,
Whose foreskin are you tugging on?
I like Kentucky bourbon.
See, I knew it. So we know what's up. Name recognition. So the first thing that came to your mind dealt with a drink.
I love Maker's Mark. Enough from bourbon, Kentucky.
So what does that tell you, Mario?
That's a good
They
state.
tell you that she's totally into March Madness.
There you go.
Much like our friend who called us up and said, "Why are they mad?"
I'm gonna have to ask DJ Chris Blue. DJ Chris Blue, what do you recommend for March Madness?
I don't know.
Music.
Yeah, music.
Let me run it forward. Let me help Chris just to remind. Kentucky, University of Connecticut, Butler University, Virginia Commonwealth University. The one that basically barely got in. Which team sounds like they're going to win?
Kentucky.
He picked wise choice.
I have to change to Virginia now. I went to college in Virginia. I'm a little bit like my university was in Virginia, so I love Virginia. Virginia's for lovers. You know.
Oh, okay. So we're gonna wait a minute. So we got a Virginia and a Kentucky. Mario, what about you?
I think Kentucky.
Oh yeah,
But Vic, you know, I gotta tell you this. what they're talking about, all four of these teams have interesting stories. Connecticut finished ninth in the Big East and won 9 games in 19 days.
Yes.
But they also had an NCAA investigation that led to a 3-game suspension.
Yes.
Kentucky is in its first Final Four since '98, but the coach is taking his third team, even though his 2 previous teams, Massachusetts and Memphis, were later removed because of NCAA rules violations.
Absolutely.
Butler, which started the season 4-4, is the first school from outside the 6 major conferences to make back-to-back Final Fours since UNLV. And number 11, VCU, won an unprecedented 5 games to reach its first Final. So they all got.
So they're the underdogs.
They all got stories, you guys. Yeah.
Very good. You know what? Give that. You got some claps for me, man.
Yeah.
Give me some claps.
I
Give me
go
some-
for the underdog.
Give me some claps.
We're screen lesbians.
What about the girl team?
Mario, you did an excellent job.
I just
because
thought that was I had to.
great story. But let me just say this: all the number ones got bounced. Bracket busters.
Right, and the
Bracket
number 2s,
busters.
right? No number 1s and no number 2s.
First time in tournament history you don't
Wow.
have the number 1s and number 2 seeds. So let me tell you where I think this groundswell is going behind. I hate to say this, Virginia Commonwealth had to get an at-large bid to get into the tournament, and they're the ones winning straight out. A school that basically is the lowest ranked team, and they're making history right now. So we already picked our teams. And you picked Kentucky too, Mario?
Yes.
UConn is favored.
I know.
University of Connecticut. Let me just say this. The Women's University of Connecticut basketball team ain't no joke. So
Yeah.
we got 2 teams from that university who's about to do the slamming. What's the percentage that both teams win the NCAA championship?
Oh, that's
male and
hard.
female?
That's
Give me a percentage.
10% chance.
Give me a percentage.
Oh, if they're the favorite, I'm gonna have to give them like a 60.
Both of them, but both of them.
I say
both
60. My
universities.
sister was on the 5th basketball team in the scholarships. I know women can be slamming when it comes to basketball. So yeah, I'll say
They
like
are. They
60%
jump.
chance.
Wow, she gave it a very high score. 60% to the
Because
men
you
and
didn't tell me
women.
women were involved before.
Oh, okay.
There's
I see
women
what's up.
madness.
Okay. And right now, if you want to satisfy Mario, just give him a sandwich during the broadcast.
I'm having a banana.
I want one.
Oh, Mario, give her a banana, please.
We just want to watch her eat it.
Okay, let me go back. See, this is why I keep saying, no matter how much we talk about sports, it gets wrapped around something else. So let me just
That's
say
because
this.
of Crystal.
It's not.
Why they chasing their? I mean, that's what I'm saying.
Okay, let me just say
That's
this.
why the women are going to be better at chasing the balls than the men are.
Okay, let
Say
me
that
ask you
again.
this.
The women are going to
They
be
do.
better at chasing the balls than the men are.
We had you know what, I'm glad you brought that up because in previous shows we brought up the issue of balls.
Obvious.
And I was just asking women how do they deal with those humming nuts?
I don't know, but that's the.
Every
It
now
all
and then
goes
you
back to my
get
joke.
a funky one. You get a funky one in there
It
every
all
now and
goes
then.
back to the saggy breasts.
See, she actually makes a good point. Do you believe? I'm gonna say
How
this
many
way.
guys have
Wait.
run into saggy breasts?
Oh,
Yeah, a
okay.
lot. Yeah.
And got confused.
Oh, okay. Can we keep this on the up?
Yeah, nipple, belly button.
Can we
nipple.
keep this?
On the up. I want.
Can we keep this perky?
Yeah. You know what? You come back. You come back. Okay.
We need to keep this forward and straight.
Okay. Now I got to take you guys into
think-
something real quick because my pick is my okay. My heart says go to VCU, but I
VCU?
believe Connecticut may. No, I'm gonna say Kentucky. I think Kentucky's there too. I'm following you guys.
You have
on
money
this
down on this?
one.
They have
I
really
am not
good food
I'm
in
not saying
Kentucky.
anything. I'm not saying anything. No.
This what makes it so interesting because I learned that it makes it a lot more interesting when you put money down on
It
things.
does a lot. There's one thing about heart and then skill, and then you just go right to the Vegas odds help you
I know
along.
I didn't care a thing about football until I had $10 riding on it.
There you go.
I also didn't care a thing about basketball until I'm sitting next to Jerry Buss in the box.
Okay,
and he's
see.
telling me the backstory of all the players, and now all of a sudden things became like soap opera. That's also another way.
Being next to the box.
Being
on
next
the
to
bus.
Jerry Buss in the box.
Ah.
I got Dave Dukakis on my right, Penny Marshall on my left, and Jerry Buss sitting next to me with his Skittle bowl, talking about all the ins and outs of the private lives of the players. To make
I
it
like
interesting-
ins and outs.
to make it interesting for me.
Oh,
It's different ways to make sports interesting, you know.
it sure is.
And sex and Skittles works.
We don't have this experience. So Somehow
So
we
you got to
don't-
go to the box and at the Lakers when they come home. You, know?
You get to get the info that the general public
I
don't
used to,
get.
used to be on the internet. I'm not on the internet anymore. But
Okay.
if anyone's listening,
Okay. All right. Well, now that's the good side of that subject, and I'm just going to take you over to the side that I think you're going to have a strong opinion.
Oh, God.
Barry Bonds, his ex-girlfriend,
Oh, God.
testifies today. So when they
Get him, girl, get him.
Wait a minute. Let me set it up. You already killing him.
Evo.
You out bashing already. You can't do that. You got to be good. Let me
Okay,
set it
okay,
up.
okay.
I believe I already know what the predictable answer is, but let me do this. All right. Here's the case. All you know is that she's testifying, and
That's
I think
enough.
That's
That's
enough.
enough.
That's enough, right? Now the
Kiss and tell.
Now here's my choices, and you let me know. Will she be testifying today at the trial with these? I guess you can say choices. 1, she will bring facts and nothing but the facts. 2, emotional and venting favorable testimony on Barry Bonds' behalf, being on his side, or emotional and venting unfavorable facts against Barry Bonds, or total control of her eyewitness testimony against Barry Bonds. Where do you think she's going to be representing, on whose side, favorably or unfavorably? Mario.
They don't know. No.
Yeah, well, you know who called
Let me
her.
tell you guys. Let me just remind everybody. Barry Bonds, because his legal decisions had a lot of effects, really, on a lot of the single men out there. Barry Bonds is the one who gave his girlfriend, presented her with the prenup on the way to the wedding, in the limo.
Wow.
On the way to the wedding.
so romantic.
Barry Bonds handed his old lady the papers and said, "Sign the papers."
She was probably like, "Honey, that's okay. I got my own."
He took he made. You look up the word asshole. They have his picture.
You know, I think she. Listen, ask me, please. Ask me next now.
Okay, I'm about
Okay,
to. Well, wait,
it
let me
was
get-
this. He was sued because of that,
All
and
right.
hence it was found because of that ruling that you could have. That was one of the rulings that opened the way for marriage contracts. That any contract would be allowed because Barry Bonds had the utter gall to hand this lady a prenup in the limo on the way to the wedding.
Look at she.
Now, whatever.
They better have a cheating clause in there. That's all I'm trying to
That's
say.
about to say. I'm not sure, even as a guy,
Right.
that takes everything to a new level
If
to
it had,
me.
if it
That's
has a
new
cheating
level.
clause, I wouldn't
Right.
marry.
So I would think he may have a cold-blooded out to cut his nuts off ex-girlfriend,
I
depending
think.
if he's not paying him enough.
Okay.
Ask me, okay?
Go ahead.
But
go
he's
right
probably
ahead.
paying her.
I think she's going to be a total bitch in the court. A person being in total control of herself for going upside his head in the
You don't think
judges.
she's already paid her? You don't think he already sent the attorney to her and said, "There's a couple million if you cool. Here's a couple million right
Depends
now
on if
if
she
you
broke
cool."
the clause or not on her side.
Because if she's, and let's play this, if she's like this, he didn't do anything. Then she got paid, right? Then she got paid.
Being in total
Right,
control
right,
of herself,
right,
bitch.
Right, because
Okay?
that's like Michael Vick should have paid attention. Because none of Barry's people's talking, right? Dude went to jail. Steroid guy went to jail. So I can't tell you about Barry's steroids.
How have they divorced officially yet?
Who? Oh, the woman who he had the prenup with? That's cold-blooded.
Did they
I've heard
make
of
it-
cold-blooded shit.
Right.
But that's like one of the most cold-blooded I ever heard. Give her the prenup in the limo on the way to the wedding.
I'm telling you, you know what? I
Should we
wouldn't
turn around?
complain if I knew, if you had the facts. You got just the facts, okay?
Yeah, so you think she's going to bring just the facts?
I think she's going to be a bitch. I told you. Being in total control
No,
of
I think he
herself
paid her. I think
for
he
going
paid
upside
her.
head. No. Of course he paid her.
Well, if she paid her, she's not going to be a bitch then. She'll be all nice. She'll be like, I don't remember.
He
I
just-
can't recall. I can't recall.
I do not recall having sexual relations with that man.
I just remember the steroids did affect his weenie.
Oh, so
That's why we
I
call
do
him
not
Little
recall
Barry.
having sexual relations due to steroid use.
so